evening, folks. My name is Bob on the mother effin' knob. There's only one reason that I censored that, and that's to tell you that there will be offensive language in the following show. And if you don't like that, well then, you can go fuck yourself. Censorship is over.
Effin' Radio, the station that will rock your fucking socks.
That's some Discipline X in the background right there. What's up, everybody? Greetings. It's 8:32 here, 7/8/2014. My name is the Knob. Bob on the motherfucking knob. As in, if you're not tuned into this, you can bob on my motherfucking knob. No Bagman this evening. Put out the post earlier due to unforeseen circumstances beyond certainly my control. Mr. Bagman not here this evening. But we will carry on. Not doing a full show, but I'll give you some tidbits, some information. Of course, we are going to be talking with Jesse James of Posidemic. I always say it wrong. Posidemic Ntertainment, composing the apocalypse, and a brand new outfit that he's got. Brand new. And we've got brand new music from that band this evening, courtesy of Mr. Jesse James. Name of the band, A Sight to Behold. Name of the tune, The Guilty. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk with Jesse James. We're going to find out all the different things that he's doing. Man, I remember when I had time to do all those fucking crazy things. Quickly wanted to shout out to Blow Pastes. Thank you, Jasmine and Jean. Some things that are coming up, events in the coming weeks. And holy shit, it just keeps on coming. And I can't really ask for much more, you know? We got Jesse James tonight, of course, of Posidemic Ntertainment and Composing the Apocalypse and A Sight to Behold. Next week, we've got Jesse May of Alternative Control and Pink Missile and Jimmy Junkbird and the Stiffs. And yeah, the list goes on and on and on. So we'll be talking with her. Then July the 22nd, we've got AJ Pelletier of In the Red. Those guys playing with Days of the New. They got a brand new fucking Indiegogo or Kickstarter campaign to help them record their next album with Corey from fucking Dark New Day. Corey fucking the dude related to the dude in Seven Dust. I mean, you know, no big deal. Tuesday, August the 5th, we've got Orc Adams, the mighty Orc himself, graces OFNR airwaves, I do believe for the very first time. And I'm very excited to talk to Orc about orcish things. Tuesday, August the 12th, Jeffrey Miles is going to be on the phone talking about Sloth Fest, a tribute to Mr. Ron Cusack featuring an ass ton of brutal shit. Then August the 17th through August through the remaining of August, the last 2 weeks of August basically. Starting August 17th, we will be on Nation of Vacation. That's right, we're taking a 2-week vacation from OFNR. Taking a little hiatus, little break. You know, refresh, recharge the old batteries. Then we will be back. During that entire 2-week time frame, we will be playing rewinds of all your favorite OFNR shows. From Neil and Bob, to Out of Step Radio, to Mardi Gras with Mo, to Indie Ignition, to The Laughing Glass, to The Bagman. Maybe you'll hear some chaos in there. Who fucking knows? You're going to hear a lot of crazy shit during those 2 weeks. On Tuesday, September the 2nd, after our vacation, we come back, and immediately, the very first week, we've got Blacklist. The following week, we have Free. The following week after that, we have Free. September the 23rd, we just scored this just now. Dying Eyes of Sloth. We'll be talking with David of Dying Eyes of Sloth on the phone. Then Tuesday, September the 30th, it's Effin' Fest promo party right here at OFNR. It's going to be the Bagman and myself chalking up Effin' Fest. Fuck yeah. You're damn right we'll be talking about Effin' Fest. 9 bands, $10, all proceeds going to the Neighborhood Music School in New Haven. Because how else could you support independent music as we do, as we claim, and not start at the very fucking beginning of the process. And that's by giving back all the money that we raise for Effin' Fest. All 9 bands are playing for charity. It's a charitable event. We're going to have food. We're going to have raffles. It's going to be a good time. You're going to want to come. You're going to want to know more about it. That's on the 30th of fucking September. I know it's a ways away, but I'm giving you time in advance to plan. That's the promo party. Of course, Effin' Fest itself is in 10-4. 10-4, good buddy. October the 4th. Effin' Fest 2014, the 8th annual Effin' Fest. Now, some discussion going on in the Facebooks, in the interwebs, in regards to this being the last show that we put on. Wanted to just clarify, just in case maybe you haven't heard the discussion, maybe you haven't seen the post in the event page, maybe you're not even on Facebook. Good for you. But unfortunately, due to like my personal life, like my job, the fact that I have 2 fucking kids, and like I work, fucking 2 hours away from my house now, so it's like 12-hour days and 13-hour days basically. I don't have the time nor energy to provide a valuable service by putting on shows. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do it half-ass. I like doing things all the way or no way. So, Effin' Fest 2014, October the 4th, will be the last show that OFNR puts on. It'll be the last show that I book for now. I'm retiring. I'm going on hiatus, whatever you want to call it, just from the booking ends of things. I don't want anybody to get confused. OFNR is not going anywhere. There is a reason that when we relaunched a couple years ago, I named and labeled it OFNR Forever. Really to remind myself that I'm not allowed to leave. My friends have made it abundantly clear. Like, those that support me, those that appreciate what we do here, have made it abundantly clear it's just not an option. No matter how fucking shitty things get, it is not an option that we are not around. So OFNR forever, baby. Forever. What the fuck is this shit? I didn't tell you to fucking play. Go away. Pearl Jam. The fuck. Anywho, so yeah, I just didn't want anybody to get confused. OFNR is not going anywhere. OFNR is forever, baby. And mostly because of people like you, people who are tuned in right now, people who tune into the YouTube channel. Please go check that shit out. We put our shows up every week on the YouTube channel. If you don't know how to get to them, I'll make it even easier and even more detailed. Go to OFNRforever.com, OFNRforever.com, or officialfnradio.com. Same website you've been using for years, hopefully. And you can actually check out each week. Not only do we give you the show, but the Bagman works his tail fucking off to bring you a program each and every week about the things that we talk about, which I think is pretty goddamn fucking outstanding. And props to the Bagman for doing that shit. You gotta remember, man, not only is the Bagman like a volunteer here, but he actually pays to be here. So, you gotta really appreciate fucking shit like that, man. And we do. And we miss him tonight. And, of course, next week, he should return. We will be taking a break in the end of August to regroup, rethink our strategies, of course. Gear up, relax, gear up for Effin' Fest. It's gonna be good shit. So, keep that shit locked. You are listening to Discipline X in the background. Quick shout out to those guys way out in Finland. They recently got band photos done, and I saw their newest band photo. And fucking Juha, I think it is, maybe it's Pastori. It's one of the guys. Maybe I think it's Juha. Has his OFNR shirt on in the band shot, and he says that it's like one of the only shirts he wears now. And I think that's so fucking cool to know that like OFNR, the brand, the name is out in Finland. Like there are guys out there in Finland that rock the OFNR shirts, and I cannot say thank you enough to the guys in Discipline X for all their support from all the way across the fucking country, man. It's fucking awesome. Got new music from all kinds of different bands. Maybe we'll get to some of that. Been trying to keep up on it. It's hard. Of course, I'll play some BAGMAN for you here momentarily. We had them on a couple weeks ago. You can check those guys out from Massachusetts. Great band. Maybe we'll get some Fist Fight in there. I think I'll play, some of the stuff that some of the people that we've been talking with recently. Of course, last week, what a bombshell week we had. Holy shit. Keith from She Walks Without Legs came on and told us it was the end of the Keith era for She Walks Without Legs. This weekend will be his last show with She Walks. He's going to take some time, much needed time off, much deserved time off. From time to time, we all have to do this. We all have to recharge our fucking batteries, get back into a right frame of fucking mind. We all work. All of us out here, all you folks out there who are tuned in, our hip, cool listeners, you guys all probably work your tails off all week too. What's up with this skipping bullshit? Anyway, so, every now and again, you gotta take time for yourself. Make sure you do that for yourselves, and if you can't go to anything and you need some time to fucking be with your fam, man, there's not going to be too many people, especially here at OFNR. I'm certainly not going to complain because I've learned almost the hard way, that when life gets harder, like my job has gotten so much rougher because of the commuting and like the crazy amount of hours that I'm, putting on my body. This thing is a piece of shit, huh? Jesus Christ.
No, that sounds pretty sweet to me.
No, Carmen, it sounds pretty shitty to me. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, anyway, let's play some fucking tunes, because in just a little bit, about 15 minutes or so, we're going to talk to Jesse James. Mr. Jesse James, Bellefleur of Posidemic Ntertainment, composing the apocalypse and a sight to behold. And I'm sure maybe some other things. We're going to talk about, a promoter's life. What a promoter actually does. Like a good promoter. Like Jesse James is a fucking good promoter, dude. He's always putting on these ridiculous shows, and he's got a big fucking anniversary show coming up. So we'll be talking about that, of course. But it'll be cool to get, like, he's in a band or two, and he's a promoter and marketer, and, like, it'll be good to get a perspective on that whole world. Because I think, I know BAGMAN has said it numerous times, I've said it numerous times, that is a very thankless job. And Eric Ioka from Audio Vault Entertainment can attest to that. The thanks is the satisfaction of putting on a really stellar fucking show. Hanging out with your friends and your family, your extended family, which, here in the Connecticut metal community, man, it really is that. It is really a family. And that's why when I can't make it to shows, I feel so guilty. Because I feel like I can't make it to see my family. I can't go out and hang and catch up with some of the people that I haven't caught up with in a long time, and it always makes me feel shitty. So, but there's lives, we all have fucking things to do. We all got responsibilities. And let me tell you, I tell my 4-year-old this all the time because, I can't wait to be your age, Dad. And it's like the scene from Billy Madison. No, stay here as long as you can. Stay little as long as you can. Being an adult is for the birds, man. Working for a living blows monkey shit. It's not that I hate my job, it's just working sucks, and nobody who works for a living can say otherwise. I don't care how much you love your job, man. At some point, you gotta be like, fuck, what am I doing, man? Like, my entire life is dedicated to working. At least 40 to 60 hours a fucking week, motherfucker. Yeah, good times. Alright, fuck it. Let's play some tunes. Play some BAGMAN, some Fist Fight, some Fear Nuttin' Band. I'm gonna throw some fucking Fear Nuttin' on. Because, dude, they're playing with 311, man. Next Tuesday night at the fucking Oakdale. They've played FMFest a couple years. 2 years ago and then 3 years ago. So back-to-back FMFests. I love the guys in Fear Nuttin', man. They're great, great dudes. Great, just ridiculous fucking band. If you have not checked them out, you really ought to. I'm going to play some, 2 from them. Trying to figure out some really, yeah, I'll play this one too. Alright, Play 2 from Fear Nuttin', some Bion, some Fist Fight. We'll come back. We'll talk with Jesse James from Posidemic Ntertainment and Composing the Apocalypse and A Sight to Behold. You'll keep it locked because you're hip, cool motherfuckers. You're listening to official fucking new radio. It's not the Nation of Decimation tonight. I guess it could be. It's the Nation of Decimation with Knob. So it's good that we changed the name. This way it's not the Bagman's Nation of Decimation when he's not here. It's the Nation of Decimation tonight with Knob. A shortened, heightened version. We'll be back. Here's 2 for Tuesday. Fear Nuttin'. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh la. Oh la 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 la. Yeah.
Blazing.
We've been a friends for the longest time. I've always been right by your side. I think we're ready for this. I'm saying goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. Oh yeah. Just like day and night, we are gonna meet again. I know I'm right. You know, see my friend. You know, see my friend. Just like day and night, we are gonna meet again. I know I'm right. You know, see my friend. You know, see my friend. On top of the world I am. You will make me who I am. Now our friendship grows so tight. So we've been a friends for the longest time. I've always been right by your side. I think we're ready for this. I'm saying goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. Oh yeah. We've been a friends for the longest time. I've always been right by your side. I think we're ready for this. I'm saying goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. Oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Hey, hey.
We'll take time out now so each other can elevate themselves somehow. No matter where we go now, how it all started and how we grow. Foundation supporters, interviews with reporters. We are across a whole heap of borders. Sit down in a tour bus, driven while show pass. Boom, then give thanks for the time that is spent and God for the lines and the rhyme. Now we send boom, compatible. That's why we've been ratings for you, waiting for me. Boom, alright then. Friend from long time way back when. Yes, my friend from long time way back when. Bigging up a friend, bigging up a friend, bigging up a friend. Them. Okay then.
We've been a friends for the longest time. I've always been right by your side. I think we're ready for this. I'm saying goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. Oh yeah. We've been a friends for the longest time. I've always been right by your side. I think we're ready for this. I'm saying goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. Oh yeah.
This is Chris from Fear Nothing Band. You're listening to FN Radio. Boom Blaze. Check out the new track. Blaze.
But who could I tell them? Say them wicked like we. Fear nothing, don't tell them we're the true story. If them know fear with stats, them can't talk to me. Ain't a record company can come try this way. If you're late, some of them guys walk through the gate. And when they walk through the gate, them no walk straight. Well, I fear nothing, man. Them a try under it. Make them know the people them can relate. Yeah. They are so regular. They are nothing spectacular. Nothing impressive at all, yeah. They are so regular. They are nothing spectacular. It all sound the same. Nothing impressive at all, yeah.
I'm straight up not listening to nothing that they play, cause they come with that regular shit like every day. But yeah, they can't come around my way, cause that shit is like yeah. But I won't even open up my ear to that. I won't even come fucking near to that. I hope my kids ain't even aware of that. My style, you can't compare to that. Moving them like my name was Peter Tosh. 20,000 in front of me, now everybody mush. Teaching them like the legend Robert Nesta. Giving them the knowledge coming from one of the best. Yeah, no me see that them wildin' out. Blood clot, yo me see all them styling out. Yeah, the whole of them single fucking filing out. No me see them try but them squalling out.
They are so regular. They are nothing spectacular. Nothing impressive at all, yeah. They are so regular. They are nothing spectacular. It all sound the same. Nothing impressive at all, yeah. Every day I'm surprised by existence. Hell's persistent, tempting me in every instance. It's just the way the cookie crumbles in the game of life. The rookie stumbles, it's like a jungle. One man, I'm Mr. Royal Rumble. With more intelligence than Mother Nature's elements. You numbing my brain, sounding so irrelevant. Go tell a friend. Hip-hop belongs to men again. You'll sound like pick up the pad and pen again. I burn your dumb ass like blunt ash. Cause what you're doing like a million niggas been done that. But I'm the first of my kind, a rare bloodline, passionate mind. Capricorn, ran my go on through your spine. Leave the track bun up, PM the sun up. Niggas hate while they wifey run up what we've done up. See this guitar? I'm wielding like an emperor's sword. I got the dead nodding their heads in the morgue. They are nothing spectacular.
bastard, man. He didn't even give me the day off, man. He made me work twice, man. What the fuck kind of shit is that, man? The other day, man, I saw him walking to the 712, man. It was like this, man. Oh, hello, yes, how are you today, Mr. Man? Shut the fuck up, man. What the fuck? Just give me a fucking hot dog. Man, Mr. Man, you do not have to be so goddamn ignorant, man. You do not have to fucking swear. Nah, man, fuck you, man. Get the fuck out of my way. And you know what I'm saying, man? That's not fucking cool, man. You shouldn't do that. Then, the other day, man, I saw him walking down the sidewalk, man, and all of a sudden he came up to this old dude, man. He punched him right in the fucking face. It went something like this, man. Hey, can you help me cross the street? Fuck no, man. Get the fuck out of my way. Man, that's just not fucking cool, man. I tell you what, man, I even think I saw him kick Yoda, man. Check this out. Yo, get the fuck out of my way, you little midget. Ass kicking you must get. Man, fuck you. You don't even know how to speak English. I invented English.
Official FM Radio.
.com.
What's up, everybody? It's Official Fucking New Radio. You just heard Fist Fight from Colorado. Yeah, man, we talked to the guys from Fist Fight not too long ago, a couple weeks back. Talked to Dustin, the vocalist. They're five metalheads from Colorado, from the Colorado metal scene. It's Adrian, Nick, Dustin, Chris, and John from Denver. Check them out at facebook.com/fistfightmetal. We also played Bion in there. Bion from Boston, Massachusetts with Charlie, Phil, and Jesse. Talked to Charlie and Bion a few weeks back. Heavy power trio. Odd time signatures, thick guitars, song structures. Keep you listening to the end. That's according to their biography, which you can find facebook.com/Bion Music. Bion Music. Of course, I also started off with two for Tuesday. Two from my dear good friends in the Fear Nuttin' Band, man. F&B. Founded in 2001, I first came across them, stumbled upon them in like 2008 or 9, and I've been a fan ever since. It's when their first album was still out, you know? Fucking Yardcore. We played two songs. One off their brand new, or newest album. I can't really say it's brand new anymore. With They Are So Regular. That, of course, off their Vibes Love Revolution. Then I also played Friends from Yardcore, their very first album. Because, you know, nothing goes better than a, back-to-back F&B. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes on Tuesday... Two for Tuesday. It's two for Tuesday, sometimes. Every now and again. Alright, so, waiting on Jesse from Composing the Apocalypse, Posidemic Ntertainment, Sight to Behold, and others. Upcoming interviews and specials. Tuesday, July the 15th, Jesse May of Alternative Control. Tuesday, July 22nd, AJ Pelletier of In the Red. August the 5th, Orc Adams of the Orcumentary. Tuesday, August 12th, Jeff Miles of Hollow Man Productions. Talking about Slothfest. Tribute to Ron Cusack. Tuesday, August 17th through August 31st, we will be on the nation of vacation. We'll be taking a little break, 2 weeks off. You'll be hearing rewinds not only of the Bagman's Nation of Decimation, but all the past OFNR shows all week long. So, old school Neil and Bob, old school Laughing Glass, Out of Step Radio, all those fun shows. On the 2nd of September, when we come back, we'll have Blacklist. We have the 9th and 16th open, so if you're in a band or know of a band, let us know or let them know to contact us. We can be reached on Facebook, Twitter, all those social networking places. Dying Eyes of Sloth on the 23rd of September. And then on the 30th, which is OFNR's actual 8-year anniversary show, by the way, it's the Effin' Fest promo party. We're going to talk about Effin' Fest this year. 9 bands, $10. All proceeds going back to charity. The New Haven Neighborhood Music School. Check them out, neighborhoodmusicschool.org, a non-profit organization helping kids reach their musical potential. Really quickly before Jesse calls, because I'm waiting on his call. Not sure where he's out. Kanye West apparently is compared to having his photograph taken to rape. He had a rant on stage this past weekend. The American rapper, who's married to reality TV star Kim Kardashian, says everyone needs a day off. Everyone needs the right to say, hey, you know, I need a minute to breathe. I want to bring my family to the movies, but without 30 motherfuckers following me. Everywhere I go, it's like, you have sex, right? I mean, sex is great. When you have a partner, be like, hey, that's what we both want to do. But if one person don't want to do that, what does that constitute? That's called rape. That's called a violation. I'm a lyrical genius. Kanye, just you know what? If you don't like being famous so much, just leave, dude. Go somewhere else. Stop being famous. I mean, shit. Quite frankly, you are acting like
Motherfucking gay fish.
a fucking gay fish, yo. So, nobody gives a fuck, dude. Nobody gives a fuck that it's hard to be famous. You're preaching to the wrong choir, homie. You know? You don't like being famous, don't be famous no more. Don't put out no more music.
Motherfucking gay fish.
I mean, you can put out the gay fish single. Fine. People will buy it just because it's the gay fish single. But otherwise, you need to be smacked. And told,
you, sir, can go fuck yourself.
906. Where the fuck is Jesse James? Don't tell me I waited all this time for him not to call me. I will be mad. What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? I'll have gas to me in 5. Gonna be a minute or late. Oh, he says he's gonna be a minute late or two. Says he ran out of gas right down the street from his house. That was a couple minutes ago, so we'll give him a few minutes. But can you believe this? I mean, comparing your photograph being taken by the paparazzi, comparing being famous to rape. What the fuck is wrong with Kanye West, yo? What the fuck is going through his fucking head, dude? Seriously, what the fuck is his, like, where's his mental capacity? Where's his head at? I know this dude is dumb, but fuck, man, he is dumber than dumb, dude. Who just fucking says that? Being famous and getting my picture taken by the paparazzi and my daughter's picture taken by the paparazzi and my wife's picture taken by the paparazzi. Being famous, being a famous family is like rape. Getting your picture taken is not like being forcibly violated in your genital areas, homie. Forcibly violated in your inside of your person. Or even outside of your person if you're a male. I mean, men can be raped just as easily as women. Maybe not just as easily, but they can be categorized as well. But where the fuck does Kanye get out? I mean, really? Really? Alright, so to pass some time, because I have a couple things prepared here. What's in a name? Check this out. This dude, born Alexander Eck, E-K, that's his last name, Alexander Eck, has officially changed his name to, check this out, officially changed his name to Kim Jong, sexy, glorious, beast divine, dick father, loving Iron Man, even unique, Po Un Win, Charlie Gora, Chaos, Mihan Hansa, Kimmy Hubero, and Master over Dance Shake, Booty, Rabop, blah blah. This dude has 26 names, dude. Seriously. Caller, you're on the air with official fucking new radio. My name is Knob. What's up?
Knob, what's going on? It's Jesse from Posidemic Ntertainment.
Do you now have gas? Have you been eating beans?
Yes, dude. I ran out of gas right off the exit, and I pushed my bike to the gas station. We're good now.
So are you calling me from the gas station?
No. I made it back to the house.
Oh, because it'd be really great if you could go back to the gas station and get the Habibi behind the fucking, the counter to get on the air with us, and tell us what's going on down there and why his gas is so why gas is so goddamn expensive. Maybe somebody can let us in. So anyway, dude, no BAGMAN tonight because he couldn't couldn't get here, unfortunately. His ride was sick, and it's tough, man, sometimes, and he just couldn't make it. So it's just you and I and the listeners this evening. But we're gonna have a good.
That's all right. I think we're gonna have a couple guests on this end of the phone too.
Oh, excellent, fantastic. All right, well, let's get started, shall we? Obviously, you are a very busy motherfucker.
I am a busy motherfucker.
So you
I got a lot of... What's that?
I said you currently are doing like at least three projects that I know of. You're doing, of course, Posidemic Ntertainment, which is your promotions company, your booking agent, and whatever you want to call it. You've got Composing the Apocalypse, and then you sent me some new music of a brand new project you got. Is that everything, or you got other things too besides these things?
Well, I got one other thing going on. It's not metal, but 4 out of 5 of the guys in Composing the Apocalypse are also in an acoustic band called James and Johnson with me.
James and Johnson. All right, very cool. So you have at least 4 fucking things. You got the brand new project, The Sight to Behold. You got Composing the Apocalypse. You got the Posidemic Ntertainment. Like, do you have a job too, like a regular day job?
Yeah. I got Composing, Sight to Behold, James and Johnson, Posidemic Ntertainment, and I also I work in customer service for KMC Music, which we're a wholesale distributor that's owned by Fender.
Wow. So, how do you? My very first question: how the fuck? Where did you find the time to do all these things?
Well, I do my promoting on my breaks at work. I practice with Composing the Apocalypse 1 day a week, James and Johnson 1 day a week, A Sight to Behold 2 days a week. Then usually Saturday I'm at a show or promoting a show or playing a show. So that leaves my free time down to like Thursday nights and Sundays.
Wow. That's crazy, dude. It's absolutely mental to me, but I totally understand. And I'm actually like at the point in my life right now because I have 2 kids and shit. Like I have a family and responsibility. Like being an adult sucks, and so it's like I'm actually like pulling back on doing a lot of stuff. So to see someone out there doing as much shit as you're doing, dude, it's quite a sight to fucking behold. Let me tell you.
No pun intended, right?
Right. Right.
Yeah, dude, it's a pain in the ass and it stresses me out. And it doesn't leave me a lot of free time. I don't get a lot of time to spend with my friends or anything like that. It's pretty much come to band practice or come to a show or try to get a hold of me on a Thursday or Sunday and maybe we can hang out. But it's a passion that I've always been into, and since I got Composing the Apocalypse, been go, and I don't know, man. There's no time to stop.
I'm having a little bit of trouble. You're breaking up a little bit.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. So yeah. Let's I guess we'll run the gamut of things since there's so many different projects to talk about. Let's first talk about Posidemic Ntertainment because you got a lot of shows and a very big show coming up, that being your anniversary show. So let's start there. How long have you been doing that?
Well, I started booking shows way back in the day, like 2001, 2002. I didn't have a company or anything like that. I was in a band called Damaged Tone, and we booked all our own shows. And after that kind of fizzled out, I stopped booking shows. I wasn't really in a band. The bands I was in, Fallout and Under Dead Sky, kind of just took whatever shows came our way. And then a year ago, this is probably 2 years into Composing the Apocalypse, I was going to a lot of shows at Cherry Street, and I really liked the atmosphere down there. It felt like home. It felt like the Webster Underground, actually the Webster Theater, used to feel. It just felt like home, and after a couple times, 3, 4 shows, I said, Dennis, what do I got to do to book a show here? And he's like, sit down and talk. And the first show was July 7th. The only bands I can remember on that bill was Composing the Apocalypse, Atheist and Beget the Nephilim, but it came together so well, and you know, at first few months I had to, you know, reach out and find bands because I had been out of the scene for a while, and, you know, I didn't really know a lot of the bands. I knew a couple of the older bands that were still around, like 60 Grit, and, you know, my buddy in Brutal Rise, Adam, the singer for Brutal Rise, he used to play drums for me, so, like, you know, there was a few avenues that were already there, but then it was just like bands started contacting me. Carnivora from Boston contacted me around Christmas time, and they were like, "Hey, we're coming through on a tour. Can you book a show for us?" And I said, "Sure," you know. And now we're approaching a year, and it's quite a few shows later, and we got 20 bands for $15,
which is a hell of a bargain. I mean, really.
Yeah, and every one of these bands has played a show for me this past year. It's not, you know, I had other bands ask if they could get on the bill, and I had to turn them down because I'm sorry, you know, you got to play a show for me first, and then you can play next year.
And yeah, I think it's really cool because it's kind of like a showcase of all the different bands that have played your events, you know.
Right, absolutely, and it was a pain in the ass to get together, and there were so many. Hey, we can't play this day. Can you switch us? And a couple of bands drop off, and it's been a pain. But the 20 bands that are left out of the 28 that I worked with over the past year, it's gonna be a fucking brutal fucking show.
Fuck yeah, man. And so let's talk about that side of the business for a moment, because, you know, there are some bands out there, you know, here in Connecticut it's easier to, you know, book your own shows and stuff. But from a promoter's aspect, I mean, you touched on it a little bit, you know, bands saying, you know, can you change me, or bands dropping off. What things have you, in your year of being a promoter and a booking agent, what things have you come across that are really like the worst part of the job?
Surprisingly, it's been really easy. But I think the worst part is you get no call, no shows, or you get bands wanting for more than they really, you know, they A, deserve, and B, you got other bands that are, you know, coming from further away that aren't asking for anything. And you know, it's a pain in the ass because some of these bands think that, you know, they're deserving of something, while others, and most of the ones that I work with, if not all of the ones that I work with, are very, very humble. And, you know, a lot of them come up to me, give me a great big hug at the end of the show and go, "Dude, thank you so much." And I'm like, dude, people aren't here to see my show. People are here to see you guys, man. No, thank you for playing the show.
Fuck yeah.
So it's been, you know, yeah, it's just been really good. You know, a couple of times we've had bands drop off, and that sucks because it's usually last minute, and so we're in scrambles. But we've had a couple bands that pulled through for us, and you know, jumped on the show last minute. The Right Hook, which is now Professor Chaos, they jumped on one show last minute. Alcoholocaust jumped on one show last minute. So thankfully, you know, there's enough bands willing to play a show that you can pull some last minute and still make out for a first show.
Sure, absolutely. And I mean, you know, and I guess putting it like the things that, you know, I think people don't realize that there's so much fucking work that goes into putting on a really great show. And it, you know, while it may come easy, there's, you know, as a promoter, and this, at least for me, in the many years that I've put on shows and shit, for me, it's you know, it's the stress of like, holy shit, like I'm dealing with so many, you know, different people, and making sure everybody, you know, there's different personalities, you know, make sure everybody's on the same fucking page, you know, all kinds of shit.
Well, what I started doing, and to Dial Legend pointed it out at the Lightspan event, I just include, I have a group text each band. So every band, as long as it has a band member's number,
You're breaking. You're breaking up again, real bad.
oh shit. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Here, I'm gonna try going out on the front porch. Get a little better signal.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like I forgot what I was saying.
No, I mean we were discussing the, I kind of want, a lot of people who are in bands, I find, listen to OFNR and listen to The Nation in particular, because we're playing their music and we're talking about independent bands and stuff. And I think it's really beneficial, especially for maybe some of these up and coming bands or even bands that have been doing this a while, to hear from different avenues. And I mean, yes, you are in multiple bands. We're going to get to that in a second, but you're also a promoter and someone who's booking shows, and it's a thankless job. So I guess really at the end of the day, I just wanted to kind of say thanks, even though I might not have ever come to a fucking show of yours. Thanks for doing what you're doing because you're helping the fucking scene,
Yeah, Agrippa says the same thing. It's a thankless job. I mean, it's not completely thankless though.
It's not.
The band.
No, it's not. But you understand what I mean. Like it's the grunt work.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, one of the key things is I keep all the bands included in a group text message, and everybody knows what's going on at all times, and that's really key to promoting a show. Is make sure everybody knows what's going on.
Well, yeah, absolutely, at all times, and this way there's no surprises, and there's still surprises, but that's a different, that's a different story for a different day. I mean, it takes a different kind of mentality to book shows. You really got to have a lot of patience, and you got to not take anything personally, and realize that you're gonna run into bands that aren't as serious as they come off to be maybe initially. And I've come across that. For the most part, like I would say 90% of the fucking time, it's always the kick-ass bands that I actually wind up, becoming friends with and going, holy shit, these guys are fucking really good. Like, there are so many good fucking bands in this state, dude. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, there really is, man. Like, people don't realize, and actually that's how one of the ways I convinced our bass player from a hold join the band.
Damn you!
They said, come out, see the shows. There is a scene, and he came out and he's like, wow, and even our guitar player, like, these bands are really, really good, and it's just a matter of time before somebody makes it, somebody breaks, and hopefully takes everybody in the scene with them.
Well, that's just it. I mean, the only problem I have with that statement, and we can disagree or whatever, making it in today's music industry is so different than it. You know what I mean? Like, the fucking market is totally changed, man. I actually put up a post today on OFNR Forever for anyone who wants to check it out, regarding whether or not we live now in a disposable music world where, music kind of comes and goes. There's ebbs and flows, Even if the fucking shit is amazing, a month or 2 months or 3 months, 6 months down the road, who's still discussing that kick-ass record,
Right, yeah, it's definitely not the same as it used to be. And I guess not make it as in like make it in pop culture. Make it where maybe we can play music for a living. We don't have to be rich.
I got you.
No.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, man. And what that's gonna take is like, bands need to. I think the thing I can say the most is like, as if I were in a band, man, the thing to remember is like making connections with people outside of your area is vital to your survival as a band.
Oh yeah, it's huge, man.
So now, speaking on bands, I mean, you're in a few. Let's talk about Composing the Apocalypse. What's going on in that camp? I mean, you guys got new music? You working on anything? Or you got some shows coming up? What's up?
Composting the Atomic Kid. I mean, Composing the Apocalypse. We're playing the anniversary show, my company's anniversary show on July 19th and 20th.
Damn, your phone is breaking up.
Yeah, we have one new song written with the two new guys, and we lost our drummer and our bass player over the winter. And so we got guys. We got Mike Mott on drums, Steve Crichton on bass. So we got that show coming up. And I think our next show after that, next scheduled show anyway, is August 2nd at Sully's. Fuck the Vibes.
Right on. So Sully's Pub.
Yep.
Cool.
We got that show. George from Sully's, myself, and Adam from We Are Nothing are kind of putting on. It's going to be Composing We Are Nothing, She Walks Without Legs, To Die a Legend, Professor Chaos.
You mean Fear the Masses, yeah?
No.
You guys are playing with
No,
Fear. You guys are playing with Fear Nothing for real?
Huh?
I said you guys are playing with Fear Nothing in Worcester?
No, We Are Nothing.
Oh, We Are Nothing. I thought you said Fear Nothing. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's going to be at night, and then during the evening time, like around 5 o'clock, acoustic. It's going to be James Johnson, my acoustic project with the guy Apocalypse.
Right.
And I got him a Madman, which is Adam or Nothing acoustic product.
Dude,
and
I know you're
Underfoot's Revenge, which Frank from She Walks Without Legs plays in another band, Father, called Underfoot's Revenge. We got a couple other guys, Frank Carta and Brett Giglio, down to play.
Yeah, your phone has been breaking up pretty good, dude. It's been hard to kind of hear, but I think we got the gist. Anywho.
Let me see if...
yeah, there was... I don't know where you were standing earlier, but it was perfect, but it's... I don't know if it's us.
Hold on.
It's on my end or your end. It's weird.
No, it's probably me. I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna have Brandon call you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Now, breaking the interview here just for a moment to see if we can get a better phone connection. Not sure if it's us or them, so we're gonna try a different phone. And if it's still staticky, it's probably on our side. It's Fisher fucking New Radio.
Know that you're not a system. You need to.
Hello?
No.
Yes.
We are back.
Okay.
Can you hear us better now?
I think so. Yes. It's.
All right. Well, now we have to behold, and we have Marissa and Carrie from Posidemic Ntertainment also here.
Okay. I sort of kind of can hear what you're saying. I don't know if it's us. Maybe I'm having issues here.
Maybe. It's got a weird echo on it.
It's very strange.
We got full signal.
Okay. That sounded pretty good right there.
All right.
Don't move.
Frozen.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes.
All right, so we were discussing the bands. You got multiple people on the phone now. So let's go through this again. Who's on the phone? Because now I think we can hear you better.
We got Brandon, who's the drummer for A Sight to Behold, and we got Marissa and Carrie, who work for Posidemic Entertainment.
All right, so Marissa and Carrie, you guys work for Posidemic Entertainment. What do you guys do?
Marissa?
I mostly run the door. I'm usually the first person that people see when they come in, and I'll take pictures and videos of it when I can.
Right on.
And Carrie?
I print all the flyers, cut all the tickets, do all the mailing.
Right on. Look at you, Jesse James. You got some very nice women on your team, man. It's a good idea.
I have some very good friends that don't mind working for free.
Well, there's always that, and ladies, thank you for working for free and helping support the scene,
They really do a phenomenal job.
and supporting and supporting Jesse, of course. But
I honestly couldn't have done this year without the two of them.
well, it's awesome to surround yourself with people who are like-minded, and it's ladies. I applaud your efforts helping Posidemic Entertainment and helping the independent scene here in Connecticut. So kudos to you. And and the drummer from A Sight to Behold, yeah. So
Brandon Getty.
Brandon Getty. Well, Brandon I can remember. That's my son's name too. So Mr. Brandon here, tell us about A Sight to Behold. Tell us a little bit about that project, because we've talked to Jesse. Let's hear from you.
Well, it started off because of a failing project I was in before, and I've known Jesse since the beginning of my original band 10 years ago. We've been in contact ever since. I know what he does to the music scene, and I wanted to do something that was a little bit different than a lot of the death metal bands that are out there right now.
Right.
And my original guitarist from all of the bands I've ever been in, while this band was failing, came up with a new... I wouldn't say it's... We came up and started playing music that we wanted to behind the scenes and recording and stuff. And when we got talking to Jesse about starting this new band, we presented him with the material, and he'll even tell you himself, like, he was not a fan of it at all. It's more of like a droney deathcore with a side of gent all mixed together. And 4 months later, with all the new additions to the band and the members and stuff, I think we're headed in the right direction, and I think it's going to give the local scene something different to listen to and something they can, punch each other in the face to. So
interesting.
Yes.
I wouldn't condone the punching of the faces, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yes, it's very, very, very heavy and droney and technical. It's got its polyrhythms. It's all over the place, but it's very, very well put together at the same time.
So Jesse, is this true? You didn't like the idea of this project to begin with?
Well, it wasn't that. It was I'm the one that called them, and I was like, "What are you guys up to?" Because we all at one time used to be in Damage Zone together. And they're like, nothing. I'm like, cool, you want to jam? And they're like, yeah. So they brought me what they had, and I don't know, I couldn't wrap my head around it. It was different than anything I'd ever done. And I didn't like it at first. And then I wrote the lyrics to it and started to feel a little more comfortable. And then by the time I had the lyrics memorized, I really like what we're doing. It's completely different than anything I've ever done. It's different than Composing the Apocalypse. And it's high energy, and it's fun, dude, because I'm in a band with, 4 of my friends, which, Composing the Apocalypse, they are my friends, but we don't hang out a lot. These are dudes that, I've gone to shows with, I've gone out to play pool with, Brandon, Jesse, and John. I've known them for quite some time, and Tony, the bass player, we used to be in Fallout together. So it's just like hanging out with my boys. We finish practice, and it's not like everybody splits. We hang out for 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, until Marissa calls from a bar saying she needs a ride.
Come get me. It's like, fuck it, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, well, I was like, okay. I was actually supposed to go hang out with Carrie, and it was like, that was about 10:30. Well, now it's about midnight, and I'm like, all right, I got to go. At midnight, I'm going to leave. And sure as shit, right at midnight, Marissa calls me and says, I need your help. I need you to come get me. So I ended up driving to Carrie's house, and we drove my vehicle out to get her vehicle, and I finally got to drive Marissa's truck for the first time, and it was pretty epic, just saying.
Neither are even on the highway in your vehicle.
Yeah.
Now that sounds like a good time right there.
Yeah, we like to have a good time. But yeah, like I said, man,
Safely.
yeah.
Well, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
of course, safely, of course. We're not condoning any crazy activity. If you believe anything you hear on Official Fucking Radio, you're probably half retarded. You know what I'm saying? Just putting that disclaimer out there, you know. Anyhow, all right, so you are just like simply crazy busy, dude. It's cool, but like, how do you? I mean, where does your?
How do I find time for the ladies, Knob?
Well, no, I can kind of see how you find time. I mean, you shouldn't mix business with pleasure, and I'm not saying you do, but at any rate, no.
Internet porn.
What I'm wondering is, you have all these projects, but which one is the project?
Mine. No.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's cool that you have so much shit going on, but at the end of the day, is there a goal for you as a? I mean, I know like being in the industry and doing something is cool. It's just I'm curious where your, I guess not allegiance, but I mean you got all these projects. Which one is the project that you'd like would kill to fucking get going?
That's a good question. I guess as far as a project goes, Posidemic Entertainment is my number 1 project.
Sure, and that makes fucking complete sense because that's the bigger of the bunch. I mean that's helping your bands.
Yeah. Oh, it's not even to help my bands, and you can ask these guys. I've already told them. You know, we got composing on 2 shows coming up, and then A Sight to Behold is going to be at Marissa's birthday bash on August 9th. And I told these guys, listen, if you guys don't start coming to shows, forget my shows, just coming to shows. I said, you know, we'll take other people's shows, but I am not, Posidemic Entertainment will not book A Sight to Behold or Composing the Apocalypse if the band members do not start coming to shows. So I'm not doing it for me. Posidemic Entertainment is because I started seeing some really awesome bands that deserve recognition. And so it's my goal to spread it throughout Connecticut. We started Cherry Street every other month for the past year with a couple in between. Next year is going to be every other month at Cherry Street, but in between is going to be our first one's at All Stars, second one's at Sully's, third one's at right? Yeah. Second one's at Sully's. I think third one's at Sully's. We're gonna do Downtown Cafe in Bristol, and we got a couple other venues we're gonna experiment with too.
Very cool.
And it's just about spreading it, and
yeah.
There's so much good music that needs to be heard. And I tell people all the time, you know, don't go to national shows. Don't.
Well, why bother? I mean, at this point, really. Unless it's a band you've not seen and you've really been wanting to see them. I mean, there's really no other reason, you know?
Right, exactly. You can go see 5 of the nastiest bands in New England for $5 on almost any given night at some venues that are really awesome about supporting them.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
They're the bands and they're the venues that need the money, not these big corporate venues and corporate bands that are playing for corporations.
100%, man, I'm with you. Absolutely, dude. Because I mean, you know, shit, man. Cherry Street, that's like a fucking second home for me. I mean, I don't get out there nearly as often as I used to. But
mark my words, Cherry Street is the epicenter for Connecticut metal.
There's no question in my mind, dude. Whenever anybody asks me ever, dude, that's the place you go. That's it. There is no other. I mean, there are other cool places that you can play, but if you want to come to Connecticut, if you've never been like as a band and you want to come here, that's the place to go because that's where all the metal people fucking go. That's where people,
absolutely.
You know, I mean, you're gonna run into all the best of Connecticut at that fucking venue. That's you know that you're right. It's the epicenter of fucking Connecticut metal. I totally agree.
Yeah, without a doubt. I had to stop in there this afternoon for a shot because after being on Metal Syndicast, I was volunteered to take Barb for a ride on my motorcycle, so we went down to Cherry Street and I had a shot.
Nice.
But yeah, back
That's
to.
why you were going so long, asshole.
But back to like projects as far as bands go, it again ties in with the Posidemic thing, it's, I mean, James and Johnson, my acoustic band, we're asked to do shows. We're playing a Griffin and Barb's wedding. We don't book shows. We just wait till somebody asks us to play and we play.
Nice.
But as far as the two metal bands go, it really, it's not my choice as to what is my number one project. It's the rest of the band members' choice. It's the effort that they put in is what I'll follow. You know, whatever band puts in the most effort is what I'll follow.
Sure.
That's I guess.
That makes sense.
I guess that's the best way I can put it.
No, and totally makes sense. I mean, you know, you got to put in what everybody else. Everybody's got to throw in, you know, 100% to it or not. You know.
When I'm in a band, I do a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
well, hell yeah, I can imagine.
I do everything I can, from booking to, you know, creating a logo, and actually having Brandon in this band. It's really cool because he's alleviated some of that pressure. Like, he's the one setting up all the social media websites and taking care of that. And that's just a load off my back, just going, oh man, it's so nice to have some help. And I'm not asking people to match my efforts, you know, by any means, because I'm a nut, you know, but make the effort. Show me that this is what you want to do, because this is what I want to do. It's all I want to do, you know?
Fuck yeah, man. I commend you, because, you know, I'm of similar mindset, dude. I've been at this quite a while, and it's awesome to find other people like yourself who are doing, you know, you're bringing in new bands to places that, you know, and granted, like your anniversary show, these are all bands that have played shows for you before, but, you know, a lot of people may not have fucking heard of these bands or really gotten exposed to these bands, and, you know, and by going to these big shows, you know, and it's cool because Cherry Street seems to be doing it more and more often, where the bills are massive and stacked. I mean, you look at the fucking Eyes of the Dead Boys had just a fucking rager there, you know, this Cherry Fest.
Oh, the Festival of the Dead?
Yeah, well, so then you got Cherry Fest this weekend. That's 2 days of just debauchery, dude. I mean, it's going to be fucking, you know, anybody who disagrees that Cherry Street's not the place for metal or music in Connecticut is just crazy.
Yeah, plus there's a free show there Friday night. Continuum's playing, I believe. So it's like, dude, I mean, I plan on being, I mean, after we get out of practice on Friday, I plan on heading down to Cherry Street, you know, and then I met a good friend of mine, Rick Letts, and he lives right up the street, so I might just crash at his house the whole weekend.
Nice.
Fucking spend the weekend at Cherry Street.
Right? Sounds like a good time to me.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
I wanted to cut in real quick. The good thing about Jesse's two metal projects is the fact that, like, Sight to Behold, our band, is completely separate style of music than what Composing the Apocalypse does. So there's no like friendly competition or anything there. It's two completely different bands bringing two completely different styles to the stage. And like I said, like, you know, he does his thing. I'm familiar with his music. I love his other band. And then with our band, when we finally start playing shows like August 9th, when we finally get to go on stage, I think people are going to see something completely different than what they're used to coming out of the local scene. So, I mean, I just hope people appreciate the music for what it is, instead of saying, oh my God, you did this or you did that. Everybody's done everything before. It's just trying to keep something fresh out of the old stuff.
Fuck yeah. Now, since we're talking here really quickly, and Jesse, we'll get back to you in a second. If you could go on tour, if you could go on tour, Brandon, with any band, dead or alive, who do you go out?
I want this question.
Who do you go out on tour with, dude?
People are gonna hate me for saying this because I'm a person that sticks with the times, and I always go, especially with my style of music.
With Justin Bieber, like. No, we know. Yeah, Justin Bieber. No, we got it.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. He's my idol.
All right, no, but, really.
My favorite style of metal right now is Jen, and my favorite band out of that style right now is the band called Volumes. I don't know how many people are familiar with them, but they're up and coming, and they're on their second major release right now. Jeez, dude! So, I mean, I would love to go on a Jen, co-headlining act or something. That would be my dream, but I know Jesse will say something completely different or demeaning towards that.
All right, now
but
wait a second.
that's my personal preference.
Before we get to the demeaning stuff, Degent. Some of our listeners may not be hip and cool, and some of us old folk like me, back in my day, it was just metal. There wasn't all these genres and subgenres and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was just fucking metal. So you gotta kind of give us what's gent. Can you like describe it for us?
There's so many. It's like calling piercings plugs or gauges. There's people that are gonna get pissed off that no matter how you say it. Honestly, gent was the sound that the guitar makes when you're past a drop A tuning or F sharp or anything like that. And honestly, a lot of the bands that are in that tuning and are playing that style of music are playing all these polyrhythmic styles. And it all started, in my opinion, back with Meshuggah and all these bands like After the Burial and Veil of Maya. They really took a huge spin off of that, kept them down in low tunings and are doing these crazy rhythms and stuff. We have a lot of stuff like that, but we're also doing deathcore mixed with it. So you're getting, in my opinion, you're getting a good mix of both worlds.
Gent, deathcore, gent. I got you, man.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
I got you.
I'd say we even have a hint of black metal though too.
We definitely do. One of our new songs is a mix of all three of those styles together. But it's not something you can't listen to. It's something you're going to listen to and be like, hopefully you're going to be like, wow, this is fucking sick, Something you can bang your head to and not lose track of.
Right. All right, Jesse, over to you. If you can go on tour any band dead or alive that's not gent, who are you going out on tour with?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a gent band. Well, it would have to be two bands. Probably my two favorite bands for at least, the past 4 years for Gojira, and another probably, 10,
I've never heard of that
12
band.
years for At the Gates. It'd have to be a tour with both of them.
Interesting.
I've been a fan of At the Gates since I found out about Metallica, which is weird because At the Gates is such a far stretch, and they were way ahead of their time when they came out. And they're just a phenomenal band. I love the Gothenburg metal style. And then you got Gojira. I don't know how to explain their style of metal, but other than like earth metal.
Birth metal?
Birth metal.
Birth metal. I like that.
Yeah, they're
Shit makes you
rocking,
born,
man.
motherfucker. That's a brutal fucking shit. It makes you born again, motherfucker.
Yeah, and a lot of it lyrics. I saw your post about lyrics about your Kali Ma.
Yeah.
CD.
I love those guys, dude, but I've said that to them on many occasions. I'm just a lyrics guy. I've always been that way.
No, I completely agree with you. I was actually at one point set to go and try out for them, but they live way far away from me, so that would have never worked. And but they are like nasty, man. Like they're one of the best bands in Connecticut for sure, if not New England.
Oh, no question.
And,
I mean, tight, ridiculous. It's just, dude, if they can find and it's got to be the right vocalist. And we've had this discussion, me and the guys at Kali Ma before. It can't just be any old slouch. I mean, it's got to be the right fucking person. It's got to be the right fucking fit. And so there's no rush for them to do so. And I can see why people fucking are fans of theirs, because god damn it, dude, musically, they're ridiculous.
Yeah, they're insane, dude, and they don't need a vocalist. There's very few bands that can pull it off. One in particular, I had the pleasure of spending this past weekend with the guys from The Aberration, and they're just a drummer and a guitar player. And I don't know if you've ever seen them play now, but I mean, they are insane. They're such a good, tight band. They know their change. Definitely one of the best out there, and they don't have a vocalist.
One of the bands that I've taken a real liking to, and ever since the very first time I ever fucking saw them, similar, it's a fucking dude and a guitar and a fucking drummer, is the Gates of fucking Ivory, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's the one who goes insane and like.
Yeah,
people
dude.
lose guitar,
Yeah,
right?
dude. He'll fucking
Oh,
loses.
yeah.
He loses his shit, dude. It's fucking. It's just awesome, dude. It's so impressive to watch, and it sounds like a full band, just two dudes.
Yeah, and they are insane. One of the best live bands. I like to believe that I've coined the saying as the most dangerous band in New England.
Yeah, for sure.
They're dangerous, but they're fun and they're nasty. I was actually just telling Travis from the Aberration about them the other day.
Yeah,
like I'd like a show of nothing but instrumental band.
Right. Yeah, that shit's pretty gnarly, man. But anyhow, let's see what else. What else can we talk about? Oh, I got one. If I were to give you an MP3 player, and you can have it for a month, and you give it back to me, but you can't delete anything, what guilty pleasures that maybe you don't want people to know you're listening to am I gonna find on that fucking MP3 player?
All right. Who are you asking?
We'll start with Jesse this time because Brandon, you answered first last time.
You'd find a lot of country music, mostly older country, southern rock, but you will find the occasional Jason Aldean or something new, and Aaron Lewis and Stan. So those are probably my big pleasures.
All right, Brandon, over to you. If we were to give you an iPod,
I'm gonna embarrass the fuck out of myself.
Yes, we've had some pretty fucked up answers, dude. One of the dudes from Into the Coven said we might find Backstreet Boys on there, so that's pretty fucking rough, bro. That's pretty I think it was the drummer, dude. That's pretty rough, bro.
Drummers are eccentric. I listen to fucking Madonna. I listen to Mariah Carey. I listen to fucking a shit ton of country bands. I listen to a lot of Christian rock, which I know a lot of people look down on, but I'm a Christian myself, so it is what it is. I honestly, read my lyrics, you probably would find a lot less of the stuff that I play and a lot more of the very popular pop, oldies, everything besides what I actually like to play, believe it or not.
All right.
So.
Very cool. All right. Well,
that being said, Christians out there, please read my lyrics and tell me what you think of them.
Fuck you.
Is that an ongoing war that I'm feeling? What's that about?
No, it really isn't, because Brandon doesn't take the time to read my lyrics, so he has no clue what the hell I'm writing about. If he read them, he'd probably be a little upset, but that's okay.
So wait, Brandon, I think we're having a reveal here. This is like Maury fucking Povich all of a sudden. He's actually telling you that he's a fucking closet fucking Satanist. I think.
Well, I didn't say that. Honestly, when it comes to metal, I always justify metal as the aggression and the musicianship as opposed to what the lyrics are. That's why I listen to all the other styles, is for what they're actually saying, not what they're playing. Metal is completely different. I listen to what they're playing instead of what they're saying. So he can write what he wants, and I'll just ignore it.
I see.
But no, one of the reasons why I like Gojira is because of the earth metal feel to it, and some of the lyrics, and that's a lot of what I write about. A lot of how I don't think this government should be in control, and blah blah blah, the church and controlling things. But go and read the lyrics, because that's what I want you to do.
Right on. Fuck yeah, man. Well, I mean, I think it's cool that you do so much fucking shit, dude. I'm really kind of beside myself because I don't know. I guess I would have to structure my entire world to make sure I could handle all the things that you're up to.
But you got this wicked cool radio show, and I'm kind of jealous of that.
That's true. We've been doing OFNR. OFNR has been around since fucking 2006, and we've had a lot of crazy shit happen on our airwaves. So I've talked to a lot of crazy motherfuckers. We've talked with people out of the country, which is always cool, Meeting bands. That's probably the biggest highlight for me, is meeting meeting new bands from all over the fucking planet. You know, there's so many, dude. There's so much good music out there that's not on the radio, except for except for here. You know, because I just happen to be that kind of that's just what I'm about. You know, I'm a fucking music collector first and foremost. So I find all these crazy fucking bands from all over the place and start talking with them. You know, I was saying earlier in the show, dude, fucking these guys over in Finland named Discipline X. They're like the finest thrash band in Finland and pretty fucking nasty shit. They just took their band photos and one of the dudes has fucking the OFNR monkey shirt on in his band photos. Like, that's fucking awesome, you know?
Nice.
You know, it's pretty fucking. It's just one of those moments where you go, "Holy shit, that's pretty fucking cool," you know. I've actually made a friend. In Finland. You know?
Yeah, for sure, man. And from across the world, that's so cool.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's, you know, and the other thing is like, you know, being able to deliver music from here to them, you know, and like, hey, you guys should check these guys out. You guys should check these guys out. You know, we know bands from like fucking Indonesia and shit, and that shit is fucking crushing shit, dude. Like Cranial Schism or Paratroopers from Indonesia, that shit is fucking brutal, bro. Like, they're fucking pissed off over there, man. Holy Christ. No offense, Brandon.
Hey, whatever.
All right,
yeah,
so
dude, like, good.
No, what were you gonna say? You probably had something far more important than what I'm about to say.
No, I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
All right, well, check this out. Last couple weeks, you know, usually the Bagman's here with me. We have a guest stop by the studio, and we play a game called Bag Libs. It's very much like Mad Libs. So if I could, I'm gonna go bring our guest in here, and you guys can play a round of Bag Libs with Paco here. Hang on a sec.
All right. I don't know how to play Mad Libs.
Hey, good evening, everybody. It's time again for Bag Libs here on Official fucking Radio, man. The Bag Libs, man. My name is Paco fucking Suave, and in the studio or on the phone or via hyper message or some shit, man, running over the border or some craziness, we got Jesse of fucking many projects. We got Brandon over there of A Sight to Behold. And they're going to help us out, and we're going to create the story today. Okay, you guys are ready to do this, right? We're going to help me out. All right, I'm going to help you guys out, and we're going to get through this, okay? Check it out. The very first thing I need from you guys is a noun. That's like a person, a place, or a thing. So, like, we could use pussy. We could do, like, anything crazy, man. Anything you want to do, man.
Trees.
Trees. Okay, that's not really crazy, but all right, man, trees. You a fucking hippie or something? All right, man, describe the trees to me, man. Describe the fucking trees. Are they slimy? Are they gross? Are they huge? Are they small?
They're girthy.
All right, they're girthy. I like that. That's good. That's nice. All right, give me a plural noun now. That's multiple persons, places, or things. Brandon.
Boats.
Goats. Okay, goats.
No, goats. Yes, goats. I meant boats, but goats works. I like goats better.
Okay, goats is better. Okay. How about a famous person?
Obama. No. We should not use him.
Okay, somebody else. Come on. That's too easy. That's too obvious.
How about Gallagher?
Gallagher. Everybody hates fucking Gallagher. Fuck that guy.
I love Gallagher.
All right, give me a
I didn't know it was the famous person we're supposed to hate.
No, it's cool. No problem, man. We're going to do place, man. We're going to do that Cherry Street Station, man, because I hear that place is pretty all right.
It's the best place in the world.
All right. Give me a verb ending in ing, so like fucking or shitting or a master.
We'll go with fucking.
Fucking.
No. Fucking. No. How about licking?
Licking. Okay, I like licking.
I like licking.
And eating. Okay, anyway, I got distracted there for a moment. Give me an adjective and a describing word now. Is it smelly? Is it gross? Is it wet?
Juicy.
It's juicy. Yeah, it's fucking juicy. All right. Okay. How about a favorite song? And we can get crazy here. Let's do a favorite song.
The theme song from Barney.
Theme song from Barney. All right, that's a good song. I love you, you're a Jew. Oh, wait, sorry, you're a Christian. My bad. All right, give me a verb ending in ED, like fucked.
Retarded.
Retarded. I don't think you could say that, man. People get offended.
Why? To retard something is to slow it down. You can retard the timing on a vehicle.
Okay.
I retarded the timing on my vehicle the other day.
All right, wait. We got 3 more things to go, and then we're done, okay? So let's just get through this, man. I don't want to hear about what you've been doing to retards. It's none of my business. I don't want you saying that shit on the air, man. You get arrested.
Stop saying that's not a nice word.
Give me a verb ending in ing. Another one.
Flying.
Flying. Okay. A name of a supermodel.
Elle McPherson.
Yeah, you gotta pick something I can't spell, right? I got it. It's okay. It's okay. I may do. Okay. I need an adjective, man. Describe Elle McPherson to me, man.
MILF.
MILF-like. Okay, very cool. All right, so here's the list, okay? We got trees, girthy, goats, Gallagher, Church Street Station, licking, juicy, theme song from Barney, retarded, consideringly, flying, Elle McPherson, and MILF-like. Okay, so this is the story, okay? This is the weird day with Jesse James. Once upon a time, there was some trees, and they had girthy goats. One day, I met Gallagher on the side of the Cherry Street Station, and he was licking. He was very juicy, and they both looked like hobos. And all of a sudden, they started singing the theme song from Barney really loudly. They retarded really consideringly. Gallagher started flying with Elle McPherson, and they look really MILF-like. This has been a weird day with Jesse James.
That was phenomenal.
That was awesome.
All right, guys, take it easy. I'll see you guys later.
Later.
Bye, Paco. Get out of here, man. That dude is fucking crazy, dude. You gotta watch out for Paco, man.
He seems like a fun guy.
Yeah, dude, he's fun, all right. He's kind of smelly, dude. It smells like tacos in here now, man. It's fucked up.
Oh, sweet. Maybe, does he work at the taco truck down the street from Cherry Street Station?
Maybe, dude. Very possible.
They need to come bring tacos.
Yeah, man. All right, well, we've had our fun. We've talked about all the crazy shit. When is your big anniversary show? When is the date?
July 19th and 20th. Doors are at 3 p.m. on both days. The first day is set to be indoor, outdoor, weather permitting. Second day is set to be all outdoor. $10 each day. If you get a 2-day pass, it's $15 for 20 bands.
Wow. It's a fucking damn good deal. Everybody go check that shit out. Of course, you can find out more information on Posidemic Entertainment's Facebook page. And on Twitter, I'm sure. And Instagram. Are you guys on Instagram?
No, and Posidemic's not on Twitter either.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Any reason why?
Because I don't have the time.
This is true. This is fucking true.
I need someone to do my social media websites if there are any volunteers.
Well, hit up Jesse at Posidemic Entertainment if you are looking to, get in on the ground floor of a budding fucking kick-ass promoter's dream, a promoting wet dream, if you will. Getting to deal with the kick-ass fucking Connecticut metal scene and shit on a regular. People can hit you up on Facebook. They can hit you up on Facebook. And
yeah.
Of course,
either Composing the Apocalypse is Facebook, A Sight to Behold, Posidemic, James and Johnson, any of them via email and all that jazz. And most people who know me have my number anyway. So, just get a hold of me. Thanks for having us on the show, man.
Yeah, dude, it's been an absolute fucking blast. Sorry the Bagman couldn't be here. I'm sure he would have a plethora of other material to talk about with you. But I've had a fun fucking time talking with you. There was one last thing I did need to make sure I said, because I was asked by Mr. Rich Grindle to tell you that you suck and you kind of smell bad. So
love that guy.
he was like, make sure you bust his balls. All right, well, busting your balls, man.
Richie's a good dude. He's doing a lot of good things over at the Stafford Palace Theater, and who knows, maybe Posidemic Entertainment will get a show over there sometime soon.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. It's a fucking awesome venue, too. OFNR has been able to broadcast live there. We were there for Suffocation. It was fucking awesome. We were there just recently for My Life with Thrill Kill Cult. Very cool. So, yeah, I love those guys up there at the Stafford Palace. I will hopefully be talking to you again soon here, my friend.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see you at the anniversary show, huh?
Yeah, man. I'll do my very goddamnedest.
Well, if not, just make sure BAGMAN gets there, eh?
Yeah. For sure.
All right, dude.
All right, man. Brandon, good talking to you, girls. Have a good evening. And Jesse, be good. And if you can't be good, be real fucking bad.
Hey, don't worry. I won't name it after you.
Thank God. Dude, can you do me a quick favor before you go and just give me a quick fucking breaker? You know, this is Jesse from fucking Posidemic Entertainment, and you're listening to OFNR forever.
This is Jesse from Posidemic Entertainment. You're listening to OFNR forever.
Boom. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Brandon. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for being on the show.
Take it easy. Later, up.
So there you have it. Jesse, fucking all those crazy things that we talked about. Good conversations had by some. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where the Bagman is? He's not here this week. I'm not busting his balls. Next week, we'll get into events. You can check out the events page on the Metal Syndicate. Go to metalsyndicate-ct.com. Get all your events. The fucking weather. We can do that real quick before we leave here for the evening. Fucking weather is brought to you by thefuckingweather.com. Currently, it's 70 motherfucking degrees. It's fucking nice. Enjoy that shit. Tomorrow, Wednesday, it's going to be 73 motherfucking degrees. Wait a minute, this is Rochester. Let me put this back here. See if this is going to be any different. Oh, yeah. All right. Tomorrow's going to be 88 degrees. Sorry. 88 degrees, 63 low, partly motherfucking cloudy. Thursday, a motherfucking 83 motherfucking degrees with a 61 degree low, partly motherfucking cloudy. Friday, 83 degrees, low of 60, partly cloudy. So it's going to be partly cloudy for the rest of the fucking week. If you want more than that, look out your fucking window. That has been the fucking weather, brought to you by Official Fucking New Radio and Blow Paste. We should play that fucking jingle real quick. We should totally play that jingle. Yeah. All right. We're going to play some Blow Paste to take us out. Play some Sight to Behold. We didn't get to buy on yet, so we're going to play that. Age of End and Betrayed by Weakness to follow it up, and then we'll bring you back to the 90s at 9. My name has been Knob. Has been Knob, is Knob. Is Knob. My name is Knob. You guys have been awesome for hanging out. Check out Jesse James, all those cool things that does Posidemic Entertainment, fucking Composing the Apocalypse, A Sight to Behold, fucking James and the fucking Giant Peach. I forget all the fucking things. I've forgotten already. Go back and listen to this on YouTube, of course. It'll be up in the next day or so. And for the Bagman, for Knob, thank you guys for tuning in. Next week, we've got Jesse May from Alternative Control, Pink Missile, fucking Jimmy Junkbird and the Stiffs. Another really busy individual who can tell us about a whole different side of shit. Blogging and, writing about bands and what that's all about. What else? Tomorrow, it's Wednesday. Brand new Asylum. Brand new show, The Asylum. Sorry, let me get that proper. The Asylum, brought to you by Bullspike Radio. Bullspike Radio, 4 years of awesome music. No bull. Check out bullspikeradio.com. Check out The Asylum tomorrow, 1 o'clock p.m., 1 to 4, with my man Turbo, who does a fantastic fucking job bringing you awesome interviews, killer music. Check it out each and every week right here on Official Fucking New Radio. Every week, Wednesday, 1 p.m., Bullspike Radio's The Asylum. On Thursday, it's modern rock mixed with metal, mixed with independent tunes. Friday starts off the all-independent weekend, and you know what that means. It's all independent, all weekend long. Friday through Sunday, all independent weekend. Right here on Official Fucking New Radio. When we say all independent weekend, we fucking mean it. Like my big radio voice? Of course, Sunday, we've got Sunday. It's at 7. It's syndicated. It's the Syndicast. It's the syndicated Syndicast Sundays at 7. That's right. Right here on Official Fucking New Radio. The syndicated Syndicast. Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. The Metal Syndicate's awesome podcast. The Metal Syndicast. Each and every week. Delivered to your ear hole. Boom. Only on Official FM Radio. Monday is Metal Monday. We give the finger to Monday. Fuck Mondays. Fuck them real loud. Bring your headphones. It's going to be savage. All metal, all day long. Brutal, savage shit. Tuesday, we open up the Grunge Garage. 90s music right up until 8 p.m. And then it is another nation of decimation. Each and every week right here on Official Fucking New Radio. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. Want to thank once again Jesse James, Brandon, the girls. They were very, very sexy sounding. But without the Bagman here, it was very difficult to even go down that road. Times like this, I needed some dude. That would have been a much different interview. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel, Official FN Radio. Hit us up on Twitter, on Facebook. For now, my name is Knob. I will see you guys next week. Peace out.
Save us from this, I would. But it's meaningless as it always. It was almost about to happen to us. Remember what we have. Think that it would last forever. This temple was built upon vice, greed, and abuse. It would only take so long. People, we've turned on you. Somewhere we made a wrong turn. Want to make something other than earth. Set fire. Watch it all burn. No time for a rebirth.
Don't let another blissful moment go to waste. Taste the magic of blow paste. So give that salty sausage a peppermint taste with the magic of blow paste. Freshen up get the job before you turn out the lights. And get a pearl necklace to go with your pearly whites. If you want to make his day and put a smile on his face, taste the magic of blow paste.
He asked me to reignite the books of history. We'll write our story right here in the streets, infernal surface mystery. The brothers fight again, over and over. Harder than it seems to keep the trigger warm.
It's been a pretty long time. Hey, it's Sheldon Franklin for Sheldon Franklin's Pro Football Weekly. I say about how long? Ever since we've been talking about some football, Bob.
About 4 months or so.
Yeah, ever since that shit of a Super Bowl we just saw.
Forget about it.
Can't wait. Just like Bar Scott said, can't wait for the new season. Guess what we got here? We got a running back dragging his wife through an elevator. We got an owner who got pulled over for drugs in the car. Hey, we even got an openly gay football player.
The NFL made history Saturday, drafting the first openly gay player in the league's history.
But Sheldon, dude, when can we listen?
Hey kid, just shut up and I'll tell you. The new season starts September 7th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The 7th season of Sheldon Franklin's Pro Football Weekly.
Wait, right here on officialfnradio.com?
Yeah, man, that's right. Here on officialfnradio.com.
OFNR, Pro Football Weekly, Sheldon Franklin, September 7th, 2014.
Yeah, bitch.